I don't know if maybe Lewandowski was such a great player, whereas
Lewandowski was a great player.
Yeah, I mean, in the sense that it doesn't matter which team they played, Lewandowski would just, pull through and just make sure the win is guaranteed. Because now you're just seeing Union Berlin leading the table. You're like, how is this happening?
Until when you lose certain players, man, because the only player now from that era left is Thomas Müller.
Yeah.
From that dominant and Neuer, but Neuer isn't gold, though. Understand? And Neuer isn't the same Neuer. I haven't watched the games in a long time, but I don't think Neuer is still the same Neuer.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. So when you lose players like that, man, the team can't be the same.
Hey, man, it's one of those where it's like, you remember when they were speaking about Harry Kane and Dortmund's chairman was like, yeah, he's a nice player, but we don't think we can do it.
Yeah.
Sometimes you need to buy a player in the position of the player that you lost.
We're back again with another episode.
11.
Yeah.
Episode 11.
Yeah,
Damn, I missed episode.
we made a starting team, no?
Yeah.
Of
episodes, man.
Yeah.
It was what a weekend.
Yeah.
What a weekend, man.
Oh my days.
Longest weekend in a long time, yeah.
But it gave us a chance to gauge other leagues compared to the Premier League.
We are no longer willing to. I'm no longer willing to even entertain the debate that the Premier League is not the best league in the world.
Exactly.
I'm done. There's guys who support your team is Real Madrid, which means you watch La Liga.
Yeah,
that's the league of your team. He was like, I can't believe there's no Premier League.
Exactly.
Exactly.
They felt it. They felt it.
No, man.
What are you talking about? Yeah, because I saw somebody as well who perfectly encapsulated the thing. Right? It's like, it's okay, dog. Yeah, other leagues exist, but we have to accept the footballing world revolves around the Premier League.
Premier League is football, guys.
Yeah,
when they're like, yeah, but do you like football or do you like Premier League? Maybe I don't like football. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe we like the Premier League.
Maybe we call it Premier League podcast, Premier League 8. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, Premier League 8, copyrighted.
But there was a few games that had,
the pizzazz,
the
Juventus game.
The Juventus game most definitely had the pizzazz. The Real Madrid and Juventus game. Because I'm kind of a Real Madrid fan, so I have to.
You're a Vinny Jr. fan, right? Just
I love Vinny, but like Real Madrid is also like my go-to team.
Yeah. Let me just retell what happened in Juventus games for those that didn't watch. Basically, Juventus were trailing 2-0. They were down 2-0.
How did that happen?
Yeah? Hey, man.
They're bad.
Yeah, they're bad.
It's as simple as that.
We'll get to why they're bad.
See, teams,
for reasons I've been paying attention.
Yeah,
so,
teams like that don't make top 4 in the Premier League. That's all I have to say. I don't care about they get 80 points. Hey, man. I'm sure even Everton fans laugh at the thought of Juventus.
And that's why they've been dealing with one another. Moise Kean,
Yeah. See, you see the levels. The man can't play for Everton, but he's a starter at Juventus.
I mean, that was it's bad. It's bad, guys.
Let's speak to
because me, I was chilling and I was like, hey, we have Jesus.
Right.
Vlahovic,
you turned us down if the interest was real.
Yeah.
To go play there.
It was real.
To go play there.
Now, the agent apparently made him think he's the biggest thing in Serie A.
He was. I'm not going to take that away from him.
Okay.
In Serie A, he was that guy.
How many goals does he have this season?
Oh, who knows?
But Vlahovic version 1, though, he's the one who was there, causing them a madness.
Yeah.
Piątek.
Oh, yeah.
Because same vibes.
The Premier League was gone for 1 weekend. Now we have to speak about players like Piątek.
Hey,
that's how bad it is. Now we have to discuss about Piątek.
But I'm just trying to prove a point where it's like, remember he was there. Oh my God, was it Chino? And I'm looking this up. It was Chino.
We have to talk about Uskans. Uskans, Bartolas.
It was either Genoa or Bologna, one of the two.
What a weekend. I think probably was Genoa.
Yeah, it was Genoa. Yeah. So half a season of Genoa. It was literally half a season from September. From September to January, he was on a madness. Best informed striker of that season.
Oh, yeah.
Then AC buy him. Then
tanks,
goes down, and now he's there.
I feel like, but like that's not. Like that. That's kind of not his fault.
How is it not his fault?
I said kind of partially.
Guys, a player you play. if people look at you and for 2 months you're the best thing since sliced bread, and then they want you, that's not your fault. 2 months, you were having the time of your life.
Exactly. Now he gets bought by AC Milan.
Yeah.
AC Milan, they don't play like Bologna. They play for Bologna. Genoa, guys. Please bear with us.
Buenos nachos. Mi no hablo español.
So now
the Italian, bro. Come on now.
I'm showing them the diversity of what we had to go through this weekend. Had to pick up some Spanish.
Exactly. What
a weekend.
But
you were saying, man.
Yeah, now he gets to play for AC Milan. They play and AC Milan at the time sucked.
They did. They were still finding their feet.
So now they sign him, and Piatek now loses his form. Had he stayed at Genoa,
who knows?
Who knows? Understand? He could have maybe signed for a better team.
I mean, but you're right. He definitely rushed it, because even with Vlahovic, that was the concern. Is he perhaps rushing the move to Juventus?
He did rush the move to Juventus, because I feel like the season was gonna be better had he stayed. I think he moved in the middle of the season.
What? Yeah, he moved in Jan. Yeah, he also moved in Jan. Yeah. But man, Piatek was on a madness, because he scored that pen, great pen, by the way. That guy threw the keeper off. I'm sure you all saw it. Watch it together. Threw the keeper off. But then the game gets to like, who was the guy you said they signed from Torino, the defender?
Oh, Bremer.
Yeah. He gets the 2-1.
Scores the head.
Yeah, was it 2-1?
Fantastic.
Yeah, it was.
It was a good header.
And then what's his Bonucci scores the equalizer.
Yeah, after missing the pen.
How is Bonucci taking penalties? Like Juventus they fail, guys.
Other leagues move different. Maybe it's the Italian philosophy that captain is the one who steps up.
Understand? And he was lucky with the penalty.
Yeah, he was.
It was a rebound. Understand? How is Bonucci taking penalties? And what's going on at Juventus, guys? Let's because I see now they have Arcadius Milik.
Yeah. And he got sent off.
Yeah, what do you call it? They couldn't bring back Morata. And so that
Morata is the cash cow.
Yeah, money laundering. Yeah.
But then Milik scores. Bonucci again, because he's now he red hot form. He scored. He tries to score the header. He's offside. Now Mens takes off his shirt, gets his second yellow.
What was his thought process there?
It's like I just got the win.
Yeah,
so I was going to play the next game. Is that the thought process? I scored the winner, so I'm going to play the next game.
He was adrenaline. He was too hot. He was
like I just scored the win. And then second yellow. And then the VAR goes and check. See, people saying VAR must be scrapped. No, we need VAR for this.
Yeah.
So that when you can't think as a player.
But it hurts, dog. It hurts. It hurt for Richarlison when 2 weeks back when he had to score like the 90-minute winner. Yeah. And then he took off his shirt.
No, but it wasn't even the game was won.
Yeah.
Oh, the game was won.
Yeah, it was already 2-1.
So why was
he made it 3-1? Because it was his first goals.
He must
flipping clown.
Flipping
clown. He must relax.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Because I was like, I mean, doesn't it though? Maybe it's just me overthinking it. Because let's say you score a goal, right? And they disallow it. Doesn't that mean they should also rescind the card?
No. You did what you did.
Yeah. Regardless of whether the goal, you did what you did.
Makes it even worse. It means that you decided
to take off your shirt
when the ball was out for no reason, for offside, to take off your shirt.
Exactly. But like, I think he has a point though, man. But like, I don't think it should be. The red card should be chalked off, man.
It can't be.
But like, I think you have a point, because maybe if there's a foul and something else happens, and then that thing that happened after the foul, they don't count it.
Yeah. It's like you basically slicing a part of the game, taking that out, saying forget that happened, but everything from the left to the right of it happened. It's a bit iffy in that sense.
You can't extract. There's not video editing. It's football.
Right.
Now we have to talk about my La Liga, guys. Premier League has tortured us, guys. There's so many games we missed out on.
God save the king forever and please, like, hey, or if God doesn't want to save, because doesn't listen to me. Hey, FA, please. You saw England against South Africa out there. They bumbled us. They finished us in cricket. It was embarrassing. Why? For the king to send off the queen. Now us, we have to suffer La Ligue.
Guys.
So next time, should King Charles decide that he's going to sleep for a long time, just
But the Premier League made a bad decision.
Yeah.
Because I feel like with the World Cup coming up now, with other competitions now.
Already
it's packed. Now you are postponing fixtures. So understand. So it's gonna be a point where they're gonna play
probably 3 games in a week.
3 games in a week. It's good for us gamblers.
How? Probably not. Because now you get to game 2 and then you're like, City straight win. And Pep is playing some random guy in goal.
Oh, yeah.
The goalkeeper coach is suiting up.
You're going to see Arteta stepping up, dying midfield. Like, guys, I love you guys.
And now it's going to test the team's depth. Because if your team doesn't have depth now, it's going to be a problem. Because the World Cup is coming up. You have European competitions.
And someone's going to get injured in the World Cup.
Exactly.
Somebody's getting hurt.
That's why I have a problem with Chelsea. Bro.
Yeah.
Because they only have 1 striker. This man has to play. How old is Aubameyang?
33.
33. Understand? Aubameyang is not the youngest striker. Understand?
Yeah.
I'm not saying I'm not challenging his fitness or anything.
Yeah.
Understand? He's a good athlete.
Yeah.
But like 38 games plus other competitions.
Yeah.
Understand? They only played how many games? 6. So we'd have to 32, 33 games and other competitions.
6 in the Premier.
It's gonna be bad for him. I think they need to sign another striker genuine.
Hey man,
it's a must.
They need to give that kid a chance. Because there's a reason why teams like West Ham. And
But at the same time, I feel like, what if he doesn't produce?
Yeah, then you can't. What if?
Then you do that.
Can't watch it for him. Then he needs to play now so that you know by January. Oh, he's not gonna cut it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Graham Potter should be able to get him to get to like 5. I think if that kid scores like 5-6 goals, it's okay for the first season.
5-6 goals. And Aubameyang, how many goals is Aubameyang looking to score?
Now he has an attacking manager. I think he could hit 13 in the league, 14.
Let's say all comps.
We need to see are they gonna make it out of the group? They have a new manager. No, you see, if you're asking me all these things, I'd say last week.
Oh yeah.
I'd tell you, if Aubameyang gets 10 in the league, give him the Ballon d'Or because the Tuchel. I know you said you were sacked, but even you saw.
Yeah, but they did him dirty though. How they did Thomas Tuchel, they did him dirty because they were setting him up to fail. They knew he was gonna fail.
But like, you think would you buy a club and be like, I'm gonna make sure you don't succeed, which in turn means I don't succeed?
No. I think it was not like that on Todd. Like he didn't like how Thomas was doing things.
Yeah, he wanted him to play 4-4-3.
But that's not you can't do that. You can't own a club and then tell the coach what formation to play.
You can if it means 12 plays. You wanted 4-4-3, not 4-3-3, 4-4-3.
You wanted 4-4-3.
4-4-3. They had a meeting and then Todd was like, "This is how we're gonna play 4-4-3." And then apparently Tuchel was unimpressed.
So what if Todd doesn't agree with Graham now?
Nah, but I'd assume you can't just appoint someone and you haven't spoken.
No, but like speaking to someone and like
no, but because also he's bought his boys from Brighton, like his coaching staff.
Yeah, you don't pay 21 million for a guy just to tell him no.
Release clause. You don't pay the 21 million for a manager.
But I feel like Todd he did Tuchel dirty, and I think some of the people knew that they were setting him up to fail. Understand? Even the signings he made. I even said in my episode 2, 3, 4, I spoke about the signings he made.
Which is why you watch every single episode, kids.
Exactly, you understand? Because I looked at his signings, I'm like, he's not competing for anything.
How many defenders do you need?
Exactly. And how many strikers do you not need? Because before Aubameyang, there was no striker.
Yeah.
He played Sterling at a 9.
Kai and Sterling. You see, maybe. That's the thing. Now we need to see what Potter's vision is. Is Potter going to do what he did at Brighton and play a 4-2-1-2?
Do what he did
at
Brighton.
4-3-2, whichever.
Do what he did at Brighton.
Because then you can go Aubameyang and Sterling should up at top as a 2.
Yeah.
And you can have Havertz or Mount in the 10.
Exactly.
That looks pretty good. I mean, the LeBron James of soccer, you'll see himself. Maybe he'll become a wing back
to play in the first place, so it doesn't even matter.
You see.
What happened to Pulisic anyway? Because Pulisic
it's always been a thing. It's always been a thing. Even at Dortmund, he was never fit. So with him, as much as you can say,
he needs to play.
He's the LeBron James of soccer.
Yo.
He has. Hey man, my man hasn't even
load management.
Load management. basically with him, it's like they were buying potential. Dortmund were advertising potential. Chelsea bought potential. That's what happened. That's what happened.
That's how Dortmund do. That's how they move.
Yeah.
Dortmund.
Yeah, but they sold Dembele, which is Dembele's a
and
big.
even him was
Dembele
potential.
was
They were buying potential.
Oh, one great season, and then he was sold, and then you saw all the injuries and all the stuff.
Yeah.
No,
But now you're beginning to see.
Yeah.
That
Even
there was a player.
Even
there.
a greater indicator of that Dortmund still potential. You all remember Nuri Sahin?
But Nuri Sahin also plays for Madrid.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Madrid bought potential when they bought
and then
him.
he ended up at Liverpool on loan or something.
And then he never actually played for both of them. Because I don't remember seeing him in a Liverpool shirt, but I remember seeing him on FIFA though.
Dortmund have mastered the art of buy young, sell.
Yeah, I think
buy younger, sell young.
Yeah.
I think a lot of teams have done that. Especially they have victims.
Not that one.
Yeah, teams have victims. Yeah, right. I agree. They have a team. They have teams.
They have teams where like they're like, are we gonna sell this to Ban?
Yeah.
And then that other team,
I wonder where
they want to fail for it.
I wonder where Jude goes.
Bellingham.
Because people are there like future captain of Liverpool. I mean,
I can see it honestly.
You know,
I can't see that.
I can see Liverpool overpaying for him. What I'm saying.
You don't see Jude just coming next to Henderson and they're like, I can do what you do, yeah, but better.
Yeah, he can do it better than Henderson.
Yeah.
You know? But that's another thing, guys. We games are coming up.
Yeah,
on time.
Champions League.
We can't play. The Champions League before the actual weekend.
We need to see if the Prem teams are gonna participate.
But they have to participate. They have to. I mean, it's another thing that where we say we can't play in our own league.
Yeah.
But the UEFA is not the Premier League. I don't think UEFA is mourning the death of the
course UEFA is not.
Exactly.
Let me not. But yes, like what you call it. It's a thing that's happening in England.
Right.
Right. So Arsenal's playing PSV in England. So now the police have to okay and be like, yeah, you guys can play. So we'll see, man.
Where did England play South Africa cricket?
It's in England.
Then why can't they do the same for football?
You know, the FA now, what would have happened was this thing would have been, this past weekend would have been, the Queen has passed, everybody's, Disky fans or whatever. Yeah. Now, you don't know what that looks like for Disky. You saw what that looks like for cricket. Now it's going to be like, now we need to see in Champions League, in Europa League, how that's going to work. Their judgment call, man, wasn't a good one. Of let's not play. Yeah,
but they have to play. Like European competitions, we have to see them play.
Yeah, if I'm the European competition, like you don't play, man, it's a forfeit.
3-0, -3.
Yeah, -3. Goal difference. Hit them all. City, Spurs.
And it's going to be a problem because Man U already lost their first game.
You see, then you guys in Chelsea in the same situation. They're 2 games played, 0 points.
Like I said, though, Chelsea already plotting on that UEFA trophy, on that Europa League trophy. They're already plotting on it.
Yeah, hey, man.
Yeah, but I don't like that system. Guys, you are knocked out of your own competition. Stay knocked out.
Yeah,
you don't just come to ours now.
Why do these guys get rewarded for failing to make it?
It's like failing grade 11 and then they say I go back to grade 10 and bully them. I'm sorry, you failed grade 11, dog. Just
repeat grade 11.
Yeah, dog. Wait for your next.
Now it's like it's just before the year ends. Then they're like, instead of failing grade 11, go back
to grade 10
and pass grade 10.
And then come back to 11 again. No, guys. I don't like that system. Because us, Man U and Arsenal, we want that trophy. We want that trophy. The reason why we're not in the Champions League is because it's going to sound weird, but we couldn't compete with teams in the Champions League.
In our own league. That's exactly what it is.
So now you want
to bring them.
Yeah, now you want to bring them so they can bully us. No, they must
stay there.
Yeah, they must stay there.
Yeah, man.
Like you saying, Chelsea are thinking about it.
Yeah, man.
Because they already see what their season is.
Potter's told Todd, I'm not sure if you know how this works, but just in case you don't know, we finish third,
we might be playing.
We go to another competition. So don't sack me if we finish third, because there's another European competition.
We can still win that.
Because that sucks, man. Because imagine if, Mama, I'm not saying it's gonna happen. Imagine if Real Madrid finished third.
And then they come into Europe.
And then they disturb us here.
You think Madrid's gonna come there like, you know what? Danny Ceballos, have fun. No, I'm like,
No.
oh, Benzema.
Yo.
Do you think anyone's ever won a Ballon d'Or in the Europa League? It's your time, boy. Benzema, 170 goals. Nah, man.
It's gonna be a problem. You understand?
Speaking of Ballon d'Ors in the Europa League, yeah.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
What's going on in your boy?
Cristiano Ronaldo.
I saw this other post. It was like, what? Ronaldo the whole season was unhappy that United didn't make Champions League. He thought Europa League wasn't on his level. Looks like he's right. His level is the Conference League.
Facts. I feel like Cristiano Ronaldo, man. I wonder the thing of Cristiano Ronaldo wanting to move in the beginning of the season. Disturb his game more than our game.
Yeah.
He thought him wanting to leave was gonna disturb like the team's game. But
it helped the team.
It helped the team because the team were like they thought beyond him. They were like, okay, we don't have him. Let's figure out a way to play without him.
Yeah.
And they finally did it, man. They played without Ronaldo, and he was even he was the Snyama, though. He was the bad luck of the team. Because him and Maguire, but we're not talking about Maguire. I won't finish if I talk about Maguire.
It was a mentality switch in a sense, because last season, like every game Ronaldo didn't play.
Yeah, you understand that? Yeah. So it was a thing where like the coach was like, guys, we need to play without this man. Because he didn't pitch up for like preseason.
That's right.
So he showed up for one game and only for 45 minutes.
Exactly. So the team already knew how to play without him. And when we started the season, we played him.
Yeah, second game.
We played him, and then we thought he was, and then he failed us again. And I think he should leave Genoa. But the problem is, where is he going? Because he won't play for a team lesser than United, which I think is.
Hey man, his agent must just send him to Wolves. Go lead that Portuguese revolution.
Plus, now they have Diego Costa, which I think is Wolves now have a chance of finishing up like in the top half of the league.
Hey, it's early, man. They're coach and hey, man, we'll see.
No, but with Costa, I feel like Costa, as much as he is a good player, his mentality, he's a fighter. He wins, but he doesn't win pretty only. Like he can win ugly as well.
I want to see a 4-4-2 with him and Jimenez up top. I think that could be great.
Both of them know how to shoot. Both of them are good in the air. Yeah. I understand. If Adama can come in second half and swing crosses.
Has he played this season?
I think he has. Man.
Because maybe I've seen Bo. Oh, he's played second half.
Yeah, I think he has played in the second half. Understand. So but the league now is different.
Yeah, man.
The league is way too different.
Yeah, we have player coach Adam Lallana at Brighton.
That's crazy. Yeah. Oh, why?
What happened? Why?
Potter left. He's the guy, no?
Oh yeah, when he took his whole staff. Yeah, he couldn't really promote an assistant coach. Yeah. So there's no one.
Are you allowed to do that?
What? Yeah, it's like these are my boys. It's happening.
That's why 21 mil, man. That's why it was 21 mil.
It's me. When I played FM. You saw I've been killing it with Arsenal, winning countless leagues. And then the season they decide, they're going to tank. We just made Champions League. We didn't win nothing.
Oh, yeah.
And then those gents want to give me 20 million. I was like, I'm out. Put in my resignation. And then 9 other gents also resigned with me. I didn't tell them to come. They were just like, I'm out. With you. Yeah, they were like, we're out. Yeah, you see, man, so that's what happened with Potter, man. They're just like,
the runners there now. And he has to make it work. It's like the whole... Who was the coach at Burnley?
Ben Mee!
Ben Mee was the coach at Burnley.
Yeah, you don't know. It was Ben Mee and Michael Jackson. Where were you at?
What are you guys talking about?
Those just were always going down. Burnley was always going down because what happened is they didn't even have they didn't have a team to field in the first place.
Yeah, more often than not, they barely met like the you had like what?
Like 23 men or something like that.
Yeah, they barely had like players.
Yeah, but they messed up by firing who's that man, Sean Dyche.
Yeah, hence why that didn't happen because they were trying to pin it on him. Just because they weren't signing players, they tried to pin it on him, and then they.
But he was a hell of a coach, though.
Yeah, I'm surprised he doesn't have a job.
Yeah. It's an issue. I mean,
but
Brighton. There you go, Brighton.
But style, I think. Going from Graham Potter to Sean Dyche, with all due respect.
I mean, I don't think fans. That's the thing, though. Even Dyche, I'm sure you've seen the thing there. I don't know what.
Yes. When he was talking about beating Liverpool.
Yeah. Even he knows what it is. He knows what he. I feel like he's more adaptable than anybody gives him credit for.
Okay.
Yeah, because he played for a team that can only play
a
certain type of football.
Yeah, isn't that down to him?
Yeah, they were just down to him. But, what I'm saying is that he through that just one glimpse, I could see that he's not trying to be out there trying to defend. He knows how to adapt, and I feel like if you were to throw him in there, not that Brighton need to do that, but if they were to throw him in there, he'd be like, right, these are the players I have. I'm gonna make it work. I mean, instead of just bringing in Big Sam every single time, I feel like steady the ship.
Those gents are top 4, talking about Big Sam 4. They're in the Champions League spot. Pizza, come on, but send that CV via LinkedIn. Yeah, it's time for Pizza to go to Premier League. Don't look at that Al Ahly guys.
I'm not looking at Al Ahly. Yeah. I feel like Pizza should relax. Pizza's a good coach, man. But I feel like Pizza shouldn't coach in the Premier League.
Because I saw a weird tweet. And I tried to verify it and I couldn't. It was saying, or it wasn't, it was on Facebook, but they're saying Pizzo's now the director of football or technical director of Bournemouth. I was like, no. You saw that? Yeah, I was like, huh? I searched Pizzo on Twitter. I went to his Twitter. I didn't see nothing. I
feel like Pizzo should go coach maybe in Spain, something like that.
Right, you think he's more tiki-taka? Yeah,
I feel like he would murder people in Spain. I feel like the Premier League, though, as much as you can be a good coach, you can be a good player. There's elements around understanding your game that might affect you, because we've seen good coaches and good players come to the Premier League and flop. I don't want to see that for Pizzo.
For one.
I don't want to see that for Pizzo, because I want Pizzo to go to Europe.
But maybe I think it's like if Pizzo goes to you, sometimes I feel like you just need an in, man. Yeah. And if his in is Brighton, and then Brighton finish 15th or 14th, as long as they don't go down. But then they're like, we want better than this.
Yeah, he's a name now.
Plus. Yeah, he's a name now. Other clubs will be like, but we'll take a 14th place finish. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah. Now you do have a point, man. But I feel like with Brighton, man, Brighton shouldn't have let Graham Potter go. As much as
he had a release clause, it was impossible to keep.
No, but impossible how?
He has a release clause. You pay it, you take.
No, but I'm saying Graham Potter shouldn't have left there.
Place, man. He also said it himself because he had a letter out. He was like, I had to take the opportunity. He was speaking to the Brighton fans, like, forgive me, but might not come again.
Because Brighton just might. Because when you were looking at Graham Potter's Brighton, you weren't looking at a relegation team.
Yeah.
But without him, they are relegation.
That's what I want to see, because I've said it where you look at Ajax. And then clubs like that where doesn't matter who the coach is, we do what we do.
Yeah.
I know that Eredivisie is something else.
Man, but big up Ajax, man. Yeah. 100% record still. Yeah, I don't know why they're saying... Oh, wait, let me check this. You can go on.
Yeah. My thing is like, hey, man, if Brighton is... Because even Potter was raving about the people above him.
Oh, yeah.
If it's ran that nice, someone else could come in. Granted, maybe not top 4. Let's come down on that. But the football still looks nice. The grit is still there. You still pull results against the big teams.
But I feel like Graham Potter, he has developed an identity.
Yeah.
Of how that team plays, man. If you look at Brighton when they have the ball, they play like almost like a top 4 team when they do have the ball.
Yeah, that's why I'm thinking he should be able to translate it to Chelsea. As long as he's allowed to be like, you don't fit what I want, bench. If he can't do that, it's not going to work out.
No, but if you're a manager, you have to be able to do that.
No, but that's why... If Todd is like, I just signed Raheem Sterling, you're not benching Raheem Sterling.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
This Todd character.
Guys, I'm not saying Todd as in Todd.
No, I'm saying, you're right. But I feel like this Todd character is exactly what you just said now.
Yeah,
I feel like he's trying to be too much on the field. Man.
Yeah, people are saying he's like very involved. Yeah, and did you hear that he's trying to do a City thing? Where City and Gary bought clubs all over Europe. He's trying to do that with Chelsea. He's trying to buy feeder clubs for Chelsea as well.
He's trying to do too much. It's like 6 months in ownership.
Like 2 months, 3 months.
2 months, 3 months in ownership. He's trying to do too much. He should let coaches do what coaches do, man. Thomas Tuchel is the best coach Chelsea have had in a while.
Oh yeah, I was thinking about Thomas. I was thinking about Thomas Tuchel, and I was like, hey man, if Conte doesn't work out, you think Daniel Levy would be like, come boy? You think Daniel... Because it's done with Mourinho and Conte now. It's a precedent.
Exactly. But
precedent is said, though.
But like, I feel like Damani, Conte is going to work out. And
I'm not saying... I'm like... one or 2 years from now, hey, you know, Conte's like, nah.
Yeah, he might.
I need to be winning the league.
He might. But like, where does Thomas go from here? Which other big team in Europe needs?
RB Leipzig is there. You go back to Germany. You know, apparently their coach is on the road.
Oh yeah, and Bayern. Since Boehly was there, and where would Tuchel go?
Yeah.
What is going on there? No, like
the draws.
Yeah, mind you, I see the draws and all that stuff. Where it's like, hey, Bayern doesn't care if they call the Farmers League, they'll win it 8-9 times in a row. I remember mentioning that, which is why you watch every single episode. But but yeah, it's like ever since Pep left. Oh no, not Pep. Hansi Flick. Ever since Hansi Flick left, it's like they've become more human in a sense, if you will. Bayern have become more human. Where it's like they aren't trying. It's not like they're going out there and trying to lose games. Believe me, I've been keeping tabs on them. They aren't going out there and trying to lose games or draw games. They just can't get it done for whatever reason. I don't know if maybe Lewandowski was such a great player, whereas
Lewandowski was a great player.
Yeah, I mean in the sense that it doesn't matter which team they played. Lewandowski would just pull through and just make sure the win is guaranteed. Because now you're just seeing Union Berlin leading the table. Like, how is this happening?
Until when you lose certain players, man, it because the only player now from that era left is Thomas Müller.
Yeah.
From that dominant and Neuer, but Neuer is in gold, though. Understand? And Neuer isn't the same Neuer. I haven't watched the games in a long time, but I don't think Neuer is still the same Neuer.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm tired. So when you lose players like that, man, the team can't be the same.
Hey man, it's one of those where it's like, you remember when they were speaking about Harry Kane and Dortmund's chairman was like, yeah, you know, he's a nice player, but we don't think we can do it.
Yeah.
Sometimes you need to buy a player in the position of the player that you lost.
Exactly.
You can't replace Sadio Mane with Darwin Núñez.
Exactly.
You can't replace Robert Lewandowski with Sadio Mane.
That's why I had a problem with Chelsea, man.
Yeah. But who did they lose?
Yeah, but as well. But
No, but
mind you, I
lost Lukaku.
Thingy, and you know what's mad with Bayern as well? I don't know if you was it the Bochum game? Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, when Sané scored. Apparently, it was his first open.
Like
6
months. Or something.
Yeah, 6 months.
Yeah, they've been booing him. He's been linked with going back to City. He's been linked with Arsenal.
Yeah, man. It's things like that where it's like
sometimes it's just some players are just not pulling their weight.
Yeah, and things are falling apart in that sense. I don't whether intentional or not. Things are falling apart for Bayern. I don't know. I wouldn't say now they're gonna slip up at the league title because I feel like. When was it? Was it last season or was it 2 seasons ago?
They just might, man.
Nah, man. Here's my point. I'm trying to prove a point.
Yeah.
It's like I don't know if it was last season, 2 seasons ago, where it seemed like Dortmund are gonna win it. Yeah, finally in like 10 years they're gonna do it again. And then Bayern were like, nope, turn up another gear, and they won the league title pretty easily.
Who's their coach right now?
Huh? The coach right now, Nagelsmann.
Oh yeah. He's also young, man. Maybe Von Neuer.
But that's the thing. I feel like.
Yeah, they don't respect him as much as they should.
Yeah, but here's the thing with Nagelsmann, because I was from his days from Hoffenheim to RB Leipzig. That move from Hoffenheim to RB, that was the perfect move for him. I feel like he messed things up for himself when he decided, okay, now RB to Bayern. Now he should have stayed there. He should have stayed at RB and tried to win a league title, because as much as it didn't work out in a sense, because he finished second with him. I think that's how he got them when he was at RB Leipzig. When he was at Hoffenheim, he was touted as the next great attacking manager, specifically attacking.
Yeah.
Which is why when he's now at Bayern and I'm seeing these 2-0s and I'm seeing these draws, I'm like, this isn't who you were touted to be. Okay. So I don't know. I think in a sense he's lost his identity. Yeah, he's lost his identity as a manager ever since he got to Bayern. Yeah. Because even when he was at Leipzig, 100%. They were still on a mandate in regards to goals. They were scoring goals.
Hella goals.
Yeah. But now it gets to Bayern, even though, mind you, the anomaly with Bochum this beginning of the season, even though it's been there for like 2 seasons now, last season.
Yeah, but also, at the start of the season, they were like 3 games in, 17 goals.
Yeah, crazy
so,
stuff,
you know,
man, it was like that,
so maybe it's just... it's just a blip.
Yeah, 2 bad games, That's why I was saying when you mentioned that, maybe they might slip up. I'm still saying Bayern are going to win it. They're going to win it comfortably. They're still going to win the league title.
Like, they're still favorites. But I'm saying if they continue in this fashion.
They are. We'll see.
Yeah, more likely they
also,
don't.
Did you hear with Jose? His team lost 4-0.
Roma?
Yeah, Roma. No, not this past the weekend before.
Oh, okay.
They lost 4-0 and then he came out and then he was like, they were like, oh, aren't you worried that your team lost 4-0? He's like, I'd rather lose one game 4-0 than lose 4 games 1-0. It's like, Jose!
He's right, so.
Yeah, he's right.
He's right.
Let the pain hit them now instead of just.
Now, these small teams are taking chances now because they realize there's a power shift. Understand? Not necessarily meaning what Bayern have lost their team, like, but there's a power shift meaning like you can actually go head to head with Bayern now.
Yeah, I feel like it's happening in all the leagues.
Yeah, all the leagues,
like,
definitely.
They're taking chances now.
It's like, guys, you see that cut right there?
Exactly.
He bleeds!
He bleeds! I'm sorry, he bleeds.
This is what happens with Juventus, hence why they slip down.
But Juventus been bleeding. They've been bleeding.
Do they even have blood left, those guys?
Not even a cut.
They barely have a head to
but guys that aren't bleeding though, if we talk about who's bleeding and who's not bleeding. Paris is there, but I just want to say, when I was busy, here's the thing, when I was busy like on the phone now looking up things, they were saying, what's this? Real Madrid are the only team with the 100% record in they aren't.
Who else?
Ajax.
Oh,
yeah, but
top 5.
Because man, they keep doing that. Like, okay, I don't have a screw it, whatever. I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
I've always noticed. Yeah, as much as people can say, Premier League, the world revolves around the Premier League. But have you all noticed the bias La Liga seems to get?
Oh yeah,
in certain aspects, like they tend to get away with a lot in certain aspects.
Not even.
Let's say, we were talking about this earlier, where you can go to Real Madrid and have a 20-goal season and win a Ballon d'Or. Go to Manchester City,
have the same season.
Have the same season with maybe 10 more goals. And then all of a sudden they're like, you just won the Premier League. UEFA Champions League is more important. It's like, bro. Top 5 league doesn't that mean when you either play in Ligue 1, Serie A, Bundesliga, La Liga, doesn't that mean your 20 goals are the same as the other 20 goals? Isn't that what that's supposed to mean? The top 5 leagues?
You're right there, but Real Madrid and Barca is like the spotlight of like modern football. There's a spotlight.
Which is strange, I find it strange.
No, but like I get why they are. Understand? Because for the longest time, these two teams have been the teams to watch, dog. Understand?
Yeah.
Because look at from let's say the last time kind of like Man U, they won the UCL in 2008. From there it was Barca Baye.
But then Pep always had Alex Ferguson on the come with his hand.
That's what I'm saying. Ever since understand, Rayman was like Pep was like in Barca, like 2009 Barca up until like understand. Those two teams have been the teams to watch. That's why even the Clasico is the best football match in the world.
Not anymore now.
Not anymore now.
I feel like it's probably City Liverpool, even though this season probably people don't care that much because Liverpool.
I feel like this season is like one of those reset moments. Where like you need to find that rivalry.
Yeah, there is though. Where is there? The Milan derby.
Nope.
It was 3-2.
Yeah, it was a good game, but that's what I'm saying. This season, I feel like this season there won't be that team versus that team.
So far the biggest game for me this season was Arsenal and Man U.
Yeah, but that's because
but even then,
United fans.
The
only reason other fans cared is because they wanted us to lose.
Yeah,
that's my point exactly. You understand? It was like Arsenal were.
But now, when the second leg comes, we've already lost. The league's already set up. Nobody's gonna care then.
Yeah, but I'm saying you understand? Like the how the league started. Was kind of build up the match to be what it is. It was right. King, what other big match was there? Understand? I think.
I get your point.
Right. Chelsea Spurs wasn't a big
game. It was
just boxing.
When you put it like that, you make perfect sense.
So when you're right there when you say like the season is kind of like a reset. Once the table is where it's supposed to be, I feel like when we're gonna see the big games. Understand? Because now Liverpool and City, like the community shield wasn't that big of a game.
Yeah, it wasn't.
In my opinion,
it really wasn't. Yeah, same thing. But,
so we're gonna see, man. Because these small teams now are taking chances.
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting season.
And guys,
I want to see what the World Cup, before you continue, I want to see what the World Cup is going to do when the leagues come back after the World
Facts.
Cup.
Facts. There you have a point.
Because man, it's like you mentioned PSG, like Neymar, man.
Neymar's back, guys.
Man.
Neymar's back.
Yeah, people are saying that Messi's on the agenda to give him the Ballon d'Or. Like the assists and the way that they play.
No, but Neymar has a decent amount of assists, though.
Yeah.
I think he has like
10 goals, 7 assists, 9 games, something like that.
Yeah, when he said
beautiful.
to quote him, I have it here. When he said this year all the shots will go in.
Yeah.
My man's making sure. Like, here's the thing with Neymar. Like I mentioned it a couple episodes back. I won't plug like I always do, but when I said Neymar when he moved from Barcelona to PSG, his standard never dropped. It actually increased.
Exactly.
As a player, he's improved every single year. Just that Neymar can't stay fit. That has always been the issue.
Yeah.
I feel like he got to PSG.
I feel like Neymar is the most.
He's a complete footballer. I'm gonna put it out there.
I'm gonna be attacked. I feel like Neymar is the most talented footballer. Current.
I don't know
talented,
about that one. I have no opinion on that one.
Talent-wise, though, Neymar, I get it. Neymar is not. We haven't been focusing on Neymar because he played for PSG, and PSG is like the Bayern of that side. So he has to be good. One side, like we didn't pay attention because he has to be good.
Yeah.
But Neymar never really dropped, like Jovi said.
Yeah.
Understand? He could be injured now, but when he comes back, he's still the same Neymar. I've never watched a Neymar game and be like, okay,
he looks bad.
Yeah, understand.
Personally, same.
Neymar's never dropped. It's just that this season.
I'm thinking about Champions League. Who'd they go out to?
They just got beat, man. They just got beat.
That was Mbappe. Like, come on, guys.
Yeah.
But wasn't Neymar injured for one of those games?
Yeah,
I think he was.
That's the thing. That's always gonna count against him, guys.
He's always hurt.
He can't always be hurt.
With the thing, Mbappe is a mascot. He's a coach. He's a player. We always have to talk about Mbappe because,
it's like what Henri was speaking, and they asked him, the new rivalry, Haaland and Mbappe. What's your take? And then he was like, for me, it's Mbappe ahead of Haaland because Mbappe doesn't just score; he can create.
Right.
He doesn't just play the 9; he can play left, he can play right.
Right.
He has a point.
Haaland is a striker, pure blood finisher.
Dangerous.
As much as it's weird for me to say this because it's not the same. And I know I'm gonna make it sound like it's, but it's not.
What's not the same?
It's the way I see it. It's like Haaland Mbappe is Ronaldo Messi, but not Ronaldo Messi.
It can't be Ronaldo.
No, here's my point. It's like Ronaldo finish.
Oh yeah.
Haaland finish.
Yeah.
Mbappe Messi scores, but can assist.
But we can't.
I'm not saying they're the same player.
Exactly.
I'm saying forget the shells, forget the people.
Oh yeah.
I'm talking about
the optics.
Pure goal scorer.
Yeah.
Can score, can assist, can play here, there. Can score, assist, can play here, there. It's gonna be an interesting one, but it's not just. I feel like when you compare Haaland, Mbappe, and you compare Ronaldo, Messi is more creative than Mbappe. Mbappe is more clinical than Messi. Even though Messi's record is. Yeah. Messi shouldn't have the goals he has, guys.
Yeah, fact.
He shouldn't have the goals. He shouldn't have it.
It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense
how
for
much
someone who assists as much as he does. He should not have the goals he has.
Because Messi, when Barca had the ball, Messi would be everywhere.
Yeah.
Messi would not be like in the 9, he would be everywhere. Understand? He shouldn't have the amount of goals he has because he's Messi.
Yeah. I think now it's like people are saying, nah, Mbappe is selfish. Mbappe, he's not. I think when Mbappe was playing right wing, he was assisting a lot.
Yeah.
Now he's playing the 9. I think he himself, he's changing his own mindset, I think. Whereas like,
he wants to be the finisher.
Yeah, he's now like, I'm the 9, I must score.
Fact.
He does. Whereas when he was on the wing, he was like, can I score here? No. Is there someone else?
Let me.
I think that's what people are not seeing in terms of mindset with Mbappe, where everyone's like, he's selfish, his temper, his attitude, ego.
I have a problem with his attitude.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he's selfish. Yeah. Because I've seen Mbappe assist. I've seen Mbappe. Yeah. But I'm saying his attitude is not but like, it doesn't matter with Mbappe if he doesn't have a good attitude. Understand? He's still a fantastic athlete.
Yeah.
Understand?
Yeah.
He rarely gets injured. Understand?
Yeah.
He's quick. You understand? So
Strongish
for his Ansar.
You know, for his size.
Yeah. So it doesn't really matter. Understand? If his attitude is not
the best,
it's not the best because it still produce. So it is what it is, man. I'm just happy to see Neymar being talked about again.
Yeah.
A lot of people have
been
the
photoshops of the Ballon d'Or.
Give it to him.
Because a lot of people have been pooing on Neymar.
Him and Messi were getting booed by PSG fans last season.
I understand. So now I'm happy that he's getting his flowers.
You know, does this not tell you about Mauricio Pochettino? He was out there destroying careers. He was destroying Messi. And how do you what type of coach makes Messi and Neymar look bad?
Facts. How?
What?
Oh, who coaches PSG now?
Christophe Gallet or something like that.
He's doing a great job.
Yeah,
he's doing a fantastic job because Mauricio Pochettino made them look average.
Yeah,
man. And against what was it? Against City.
Yeah,
where PSG had a front three, it was disjointed. The midfield and the front three were playing for different teams. They were up there, the midfield was down there, and it didn't look like 11. Understand? Right. So
I feel like he just couldn't handle the I don't want to say egos because I feel like egos is such a bad word. The celebrity, the aura, the Van Dijk, he couldn't handle the aura.
Life came at him fast.
Yeah,
life came at him fast. He didn't know how to even. Sometimes they were losing a game. I saw Messi dropping into and he's trying to do something weird. I'm like, don't do that. There's no need for you to do that. These guys are gonna do. I mean, these are proven players.
And they signed Fabian Ruiz, so I think I'm gonna have an extra interest to see. Because that signing went under the radar. Remember I told you?
Facts.
It's like nobody spoke about it.
They only spoke about Renato.
Yeah.
Because of the Renaissance. Perhaps him, man. Perhaps him. Just for pulling it around.
He's been around then.
Yeah, because, man, he moved too soon. You know, it's one of those early moves.
The street will never forget. There's Swansea tanking.
But speaking of players trying to turn it around. But that Griezmann move now.
That has to be the worst deal in football history.
Barcelona trying to sue.
That has to be the worst deal in football history, guys. What did what were Atletico thinking?
No, they're playing it nice. They're playing it sweet, bro.
Apparently, it's like there's a 40 million clause if he plays more than 50% of the games or something like that.
Yeah, but Ankara they're playing him at a 6th.
Yeah.
But why did Atletico agree to such a contract?
So that if they don't want him, they can just not play him as much.
Yeah.
Because now, if they play him every game, they have to pay the 40 million.
Yeah.
Whereas if they don't have to pay. That's why Barca's trying to sue.
See, it's not so sweet when it's you. It's not so sweet when it's you.
Yeah, Barca.
They do it to everyone else, but when it's them, it's like, okay, sacrilege, it's blasphemous. Well, how could they? Do they know who we are? We're Barcelona. We're supposed to do this to you, not the other way around.
You think you can do this to me?
Barcelona have a strong legal team. I salute their legal team. How Barcelona haven't been sued, how they haven't been fined or anything.
It's suspect.
It's a miracle. Their legal team.
I think every time these gents activate an economic lever, like 5% of that lever goes to UEFA and La Liga. Because the fact that FFP was saying that they're investigating 8 teams, like Arsenal's on there and what. Barcelona went on there.
Barcelona went on that list. How?
They just keep doing it.
Big ups to their legal team, man. There's some great lawyers. Understand? If these rich guys want to commit crimes, they should go to Barcelona.
Yeah.
Some advice.
Don Raul, he came from Barcelona, comes to us, and then Pepe's deal gets an extra 20-something million on top, and then he pockets 10 million. Allegedly, just put that out there. I came from Barcelona, so yeah, man.
And I feel like Diego Simeone's time at Atletico.
You think it's up? No.
Yeah,
because
you
see how tough this weekend was. I tuned into Atletico Madrid.
No, even though they won, man, I feel like this time.
The commentators were saying that they were like, he's a victim of his own success, whereby it's like Atletico was not this team when he joined, but his success now means they want more success, which allowed them to sign both Joao Felix and stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
And now he has to change how he played because to get his success, he was playing a certain way. Now you're here, and there's not enough anymore.
They need more.
Yeah, he should leave, man. He should go find another team. Atletico should find a more progressive manager, a manager that likes to attack, because they do have attacking players, man. I'm sorry, but like he wants to play a certain style of football. You know, I feel like Jurgen Klopp's time is also up, but Liverpool fans don't want to talk about it because
they do now. I think they do.
One Premier League,
one Premier League, one Champions League, one what?
They don't even want to talk about it. But like
in 8 years,
it's like thank you,
it's time to go.
I feel like him selling Mane, dog, is one of his worst decisions.
It's like I said,
and he's probably going to speak about it like in future. Like when they interview, he's going to be like selling
when he writes his memoir, biography inside the club. I just gave you a title. You know, it's going to be like, just
selling Mane.
I thought if he makes it an audio book, like I thought Mo Salah was going to be excellent, but no, I made the wrong decision.
It was a wrong decision, man. Because I felt like Salah needs a supporting cast. Salah is not that guy. He's not John Wick. Salah is part of the Expendables.
I mean, he did it though. He did it. Got him to fourth with Mane was there, but he wasn't Mane, as of yet.
No, but he was still supporting.
32 goals, fourth place finish.
Yeah, but he was supporting, man. Because if you look at if you look at the Napoli game, man, I'm sorry for going back to the Napoli game, but it was such a perfect example.
We didn't even discuss Champions League last episode.
We didn't.
Champions League was now this week, so man.
So I feel like
Trent Alexander-Arnold.
Guys, Liverpool fans, are we ready to talk about him?
Yeah. We need to open, not just him, we need to open up a dialogue now. We're talking about Trent, we're talking about Joe Gomez, we're talking about Van Dijk.
I feel like we don't have to talk about Joe Gomez. Joe Gomez doesn't deserve abuse because...
Did you see him in that game?
I knew, okay, he was bad, man. But like, I feel like... I don't rate Joe Gomez, so I'm not surprised. I don't rate him, so I wasn't surprised by his performance.
Apparently it was like him and Van Dijk partnership, and then lost in 40 games. What?
Really?
Yeah, something like that. That was the stat. Those guys have crazy stats, and I don't know where they come from. Apparently, Van Dijk had not lost at home since he joined Liverpool. Hey, bro. Hey.
Where these stats go? We need to dig. Next time we see stats, we need to dig.
I can remember that bad season that they had where
2021
where they finished, did they finish?
It was the season after they
you guys finished second.
Yeah, they finished third.
It was the season.
Van Dijk was out for like a long time that season.
Oh, yeah.
That's where they were losing at home.
Oh,
but when Van Dijk came back,
they started winning again.
That aside, are we ready to talk, guys?
No,
about your offensive right back. I don't know what you want to call him. He's like Firmino's opposite. They're like double gangers, them two.
He's a terrible defender, guys. He's lazy.
He
doesn't even know his position, guys. Like
he just watches guys.
He doesn't know what is. He doesn't know his position, guys.
Did you see, like, he lost the ball and then he watches. He's at the halfway line.
You are the right back.
He decides to start running when they're by the edge of the box. It's late,
guys.
They had a brains. You know what it is? People saw that brain scanner thing and they thought that Liverpool are like, no, this guy's intelligent. We need his brain. They wanted to see what's going on inside his head. Something was not right inside Trent's head. They were like, we need something to see.
But I keep saying this. Why doesn't Jurgen play him higher up, guys?
We've said this. Trent in midfield.
Yeah. Henderson should just pull out Henderson.
Henderson's even injured right now. Now you have a perfect chance to be like, let me try something else.
Play Minamino.
Where's my
right? Minamino's gone, man.
Yeah, Minamino.
Not Minamino, man. Who's this guy? Tsimikas, man.
At right back.
Play him at right back.
Do they play Joe Gomez? Wasn't he a right back to start? Where's Matip? The best defender. Where is he? No, it's not apparent, it's a fact. Matip is the best defender.
What kind of you have an agenda against Virgil van Dijk?
No, Van Dijk has an agenda against himself. You've seen him. They were talking about he hasn't given away a penalty in his whole career.
Oh, why didn't they show his penalty there?
Yeah. What's it? BT Sports?
Yeah, BT Sports.
Why do you show the other penalty but you don't show Van Dijk's? Me, who was missing the game because somebody was lawyering me and I was in the bathroom. I couldn't see Van Dijk's accident. Couldn't see his penalty.
Terrible defending, guys. Liverpool in that game, like they were exposed. Understand? We keep saying, we keep talking about Liverpool's bad defending,
guys. I said it,
and stuff like that. But we saw it. The whole world saw it.
What episode was it where I was like, how have Liverpool gotten away with Virgil van Dijk and Trent in the same team? I asked this question. Yeah, when guys, you stop looking at the guy who puts his body on the line and maybe they beat him now and then as your liability.
Exactly.
Look at the guy who puts his hand behind his back and says, shoot, but you're not dribbling me. That's your liability. Imagine you're looking
Trent,
at your...
guys, Trent. Trent was even... I don't know how many times they beat him in the first half. I think they beat him like 4 or 5 times. It should have been 5-0 first half. It should have been 5-0. And just from the right side, they didn't do anything to Liverpool's left side. Understand? Apparently, people say Robertson played bad. I don't think Robertson played bad. He was their most... He had the most energy, him and Diaz. And Diaz is also a beast, guys. Diaz has to be the best signing on Tara. Even though they lost
Diaz is kind of like their Mane replacement, kind of. But it's just that...
But he doesn't complement Salah as much as Mane.
The thing is with Salah is, hey man, they signed someone who needs to occupy the box. That's what's happening. They never had someone who occupied the box, which meant Salah and Mane occupied the box. So now Salah has to play authentic right wing. He has to be there on the touchline. Klopp.
Darwin Núñez versus Erling Haaland. Done. Done. We don't want to hear anything about that.
When that man headbutted thinking he was Zidane, it should have been done there. But y'all didn't want to leave it. Yeah. When Haaland's got back-to-back hat-tricks.
Done. He murdered him, dog. I feel like people were talking too much about Darwin Núñez. I was watching him pre-season when he was...
You remember we spoke about it, we were like, why is this a thing? It's because who are the two biggest teams in the league? Yeah. It's City, Liverpool.
Yeah, and get they're going to pin them against each other.
Who's your marquee signing? Erling Haaland. Who's yours?
Darwin Núñez.
You can't come. You can't tell me any Spurs. You can't be like, who's Arsenal's rival? Spurs. Who's their marquee signing? Jesus. Who's theirs? Richarlison.
Yeah, something like that.
You can't do that.
Yeah, but Richarlison was apparently the new Ronaldo. The reincarnation of Ronaldo.
Even though Ronaldo's alive.
Yeah, man. So, Liverpool have been exposed. I'm happy, to be honest. I'm happy because I've been talking about Liverpool being exposed on top. Yeah. But, it was never that clear. But last week, it was crystal clear. Like, if you thought Liverpool, they had just one bad game.
Yeah.
And then it was just, you're lying to yourself.
Yeah.
These things have been happening, but they've been, But Trent, I've been talking about Trent, guys. They should play him higher up.
This thing is telling me, when Salah doesn't score, they're in trouble.
But Salah hasn't been scoring.
Yeah, that's why they're in trouble. Salah has been assisting. They're talking about he has the most chance created, more than De Bruyne and all in the Premier League. Yeah, he has the most chance. Yeah,
Salah has what?
The most chances created.
Then more than Kevin De Bruyne.
Yeah, he has the most in the league.
Kevin De Bruyne.
More than Kevin De Bruyne.
Are we talking about the same Kevin De Bruyne?
Yeah. When Kevin De Bruyne puts it there, Haaland scores. When Salah puts it there, Darwin Núñez does flying kicks and kicks the air and stuff. So, but man, Salah needs to score. I don't know how Jurgen Klopp is gonna do it because now, hey man,
can't really shift Darwin Núñez.
Darwin Núñez is not flexible.
Yeah, you can't
move him.
You can't move him.
Is he gonna bench Darwin Núñez? Then what is the point? The money spent.
Do they have another 9?
Firmino.
Yeah. Why isn't Firmino playing?
No, he does. And he played and then he had 9-0 and bombed them.
It's tricky, man.
Who are Liverpool playing next?
Who knows?
Hey, man, when you buy a player that's one-dimensional, that's what you get.
Hey, man, yeah.
I'll look
it's not they hyped him up too much. Darwin Núñez was a bench player.
Even if they didn't hype him up, the money spent doesn't scream bench. Isn't like 60 that could go up to 80, something like that.
But the add-on.
No, that's 80 that goes up to 100.
No, kind of depends if you're euro pounding.
Euro
currency,
Oh, Chelsea versus Liverpool.
Graham Potter's first game is Jurgen Klopp.
Match week 8. Yeah. I don't know if they're gonna play 7 first.
But both teams suck now.
They can't. I think either all those games are gonna be postponed, or every other game needs to be shifted.
Okay, then it's match week 8, and they're playing Chelsea on Sunday.
So Graham Potter's first game could possibly be Liverpool if they don't decide that the Queen needs another week of mourning.
No, they don't.
We've mourned.
No, they don't. I think they made an announcement.
Did they?
This game's happening on the 18th of September.
When is the 18th? Sunday, nah?
It should be this weekend.
Yeah, it's like the 11th or 12th. It's the 12th today.
Yes,
it's this weekend.
Or Monday. Aren't they playing a Monday game? But yeah, we've mourned, guys. I understand.
We've mourned. All of England has mourned. The Queen, go well.
Graham Potter, guys. Graham Potter. It's gonna have a field day.
I'm H, man. I wish that man didn't go to
Yeah.
I was like, hey man, if something happens with Arteta,
but both
because Arteta might not get sacked, but if Barcelona or City come knocking, and they're like,
oh yeah. Also, when you wanted Graham Potter to potentially be an Arsenal manager,
I wanted him to be there, but now he's at Chelsea, man. It's like, but granted, December could be gone.
But Chelsea don't know his time though. You know, Chelsea.
It's a new regime. Let's see, man.
And they might win the Champions League. Remember, every time they sack a manager,
I've seen the Chelsea tweets.
Here we go.
Every time they sack a manager, no, I'm saying like history might repeat itself because it already has, dog. They sacked who? Who's that man?
Frankie.
Nah, not that man. That man, Andres Villas-Boas.
Yeah, and
they put in Di Matteo won the Champions League. Understand? And then they sacked who? Frank Lampard, and then they brought in Tuchel. He won the Champions League. So
I feel like, now that we're going to Chelsea hypotheticals, that means that we've run out of things to talk about.
Now we can pack it up, but
pick it up, man. My boy.
Let us know what you think. How was your weekend without Premier League football?
Buenos nachos.
Buenos nachos, mi amigos, Diablo Spinequedos, all those things.
Hey, man.
Hopefully next episode we'll be talking about Premier League football again.
Not hopefully. It should happen, guys. We've won. We are done.
Yeah, we're out.